What if I told you the only woman in history to be First Lady of two different countries is remembered not for the titles she held, but for the lives she changed? This is Graça Machel. Born in 1945 in rural Mozambique under Portuguese colonial rule, she lost her father at a young age. But hardship did not define her, determination did. She became one of the first women in her community to pursue higher education, studying in Portugal while joining the movement for Mozambique's independence. After independence in 1975, she became Mozambique's first Minister of Education and Culture, and she transformed the system. School enrollment increased dramatically, girls' education became a national priority, literacy campaign reached rural communities. She believed education was the strongest weapon against poverty. Later, she married Mozambique's first president, Samora Machel. But she never stood in the shadow of power. She built her own. Then tragedy struck. In 1986, Samora Machel died in a plane crash. Years later, she married South Africa's global icon, Nelson Mandela, becoming the only woman in history to be First Lady of two nations. But her greatest legacy was still ahead. In 1996, she authored a groundbreaking United Nations report on the impact of armed conflict on children, exposing the hidden suffering of millions. The report reshaped global child protection policies. She later founded the Graça Machel Trust, empowering African women leaders and advocating for children's rights across the continent. And as she once said, the power of women is not just in what we achieve, but in how many others we lift as we rise. That is her legacy. Not titles, not status, but lifting others. Graça Machel didn't just witness history, she shaped it.